What's up there, guys? Welcome to my channel, Titus AB. I am really very grateful that you have taken a few minutes out of your time to join me here, and let's talk about something important today. So if you are not a subscribed member of this channel, hit the subscribe button and become a member of the Titus AB squad. Today we are going to talk about something very important, but before that, let me give you a story. A few weeks ago I posted a picture on Facebook, and after a couple of days I came back to look at this picture, and I saw that this picture had gotten to about 520 likes. I was really very excited. I was like, wow, this is cool, because I've never reached 520 likes ever on Facebook. This is a little bit lame, but that's actually the truth. Today we're going to be talking about the effect of social media on our lives, and how social media has spoiled our lives and how it is ruining us. So after seeing this 520 likes or 520 whatever likes, I was so very excited. There was a rush of dopamine from my brain down to my body, and I felt like I had actually done something. And this is exactly what social media does to you. When you go on Facebook and you post a picture, what happens is you start to expect that people are going to react to that picture, that people are going to like that picture, people are going to comment on that picture, or people are going to share that picture. And because of that, you start to measure your self-worth based on what you find on Facebook, based on the number of likes that you find on your picture on Facebook. For example, you post a picture today and get 5 likes, right? You feel okay. Tomorrow you post it and you get 25 likes. That feeling of dopamine that has rushed from your brain down to your body has made you excited, and at that point you feel accomplished a little bit to an extent. You feel like, okay, I have actually done something. And that is the feeling of accomplishment that getting a job in real life gives you. That is the feeling of accomplishment that buying a house in real life can give you. And that feeling of dopamine is extremely addictive. So the next day, the next couple of days, you keep trying to take cool pictures with cool outfits and putting them on social media just so you get people to like it, and you start to feel better about yourself. It's actually funny how people no longer feel good about themselves, and they expect that social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is going to make you feel better about yourself. Let me tell you something. These big companies, they actually hire people to come and do things like this for them. They hire people to study human behavior and see the kind of things that they want, so that they will produce them and give it to you. So there's a kind of seed that is planted right in your head, and you don't even know that seed is right there. I mean, every day in, day out, you keep doing stuff that gets these guys richer while you feel bad about yourself. And you see, it is pushing us into a generation where people have happy pictures, but then their lives are sad. I mean, think about that. On social media, you're this happy person, you're this smiling person, this cool person, this person who has everything under control, while in real life, you're seated down there in your room, maybe under your sheets, and you're crying about your problems that you have. But then you still want to measure your self-worth by the reaction of the pictures that you get on Facebook or whatever. Get me straight, guys. I'm not saying that social media is the worst thing on earth. No, social media has its perks and its pitfalls, but you just have to understand that this is what social media is causing you to be prone to. This is the kind of dangers that you are facing each time you go to social media, because when you get there, they get to make you addicted. And listen, social media is not real. There's nothing real about social media. You're never going to be that person that you are on Facebook unless you actually work hard in real life and become it. So if you're that person on Facebook who is flashy, and you're that person on Facebook who is living a happy life, who is smiling all the time, you're that person on Facebook who has such an amazing life going on, and people have known you as that person, then it is practically impossible for you to live that kind of life unless you actually work hard to live that kind of life. And I know life is so many problems, so many troubles up and down. You feel depressed, you get anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Life is not always happy. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's depressing, and we all have to understand that. So social media has implanted in us this thought and this mindset that we have to be happy, we have to be cool, we have to be awesome, and we have to be in control all the time. And that's not real. That's not real. That's what human is all about. Okay, so this is my own end of the story. This is what I think, and it is because of this trend that you see most youths, to the most young people, they actually forget about real life. interact, they don't associate with people in real life, and they are very busy building an online personality, building an online being, building an online version of themselves, which is totally not real. You see, these kids, they forget about school, they forget about work, they forget about family, they forget about friends. They no longer go out for social events, and what they are doing is basically getting the most awesome pictures, getting the most cool photographers to get them nice pictures and put it on Facebook, because Facebook is going to make them feel better about themselves. They have lost hold of reality. Research has shown that the number of people who use Facebook are more susceptible to committing suicide. Not just Facebook, all forms of social media. The number of people who use social media more are more susceptible to committing suicide than those who are not using social media. Social media is basically giving us value in so many ways. It is helping us in so many ways. It's doing so many good things, but then it is also doing bad things in the course of doing good things. You know, for every advantage there is at least sometimes two disadvantages. So we should understand social media and use it for the better. But the truth is, social media is bringing an end to all forms of human one-on-one contact and creating an artificial personality out there. So it is high time that we understand what social media is. Thank you very much for making it to the end of this video. I would really like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this? How do you think that social media has affected us as persons, as people, as youths today? So go ahead and drop down in the comment section what do you think about my opinion. I mean, this is purely my own opinion. Thank you.